Just a little bit of background as to what you're seeing here. It's all one facility, but it's designed as two. That is designed on an old style bank, and this is designed on an old style livery stable. And you'll see inside how the two buildings come together. But right along these windows will be a full-time restaurant. And so you can come to Rosebud and have lunch and dinner virtually every day of the week, separate from the theater. And so that'll be a new economic engine in the community. And on the main floor where we were taking our pictures, that'll be one of the main entrances into the gift shop, which is currently in the basement of the old building. It'll come up and be prominent in the overall activity of the patrons. So that'll be really nice to have. And we'll head in here. This is the entrance to the restaurant. And we'll go through the bottom and the top and come back out the same door.
So Bob, if you came to the dinner theater, would you be in this part too?
Not totally along separate. These windows, okay. But just inside there's another dining area, a larger one, that is part of dinner and theater. Yeah, you bet. Come on in. Roughly an 84-seat dining space right within these walls that will be part of the theater operations. So when you come for dinner and theater, you can sit in the old dining room, which won't change, it'll stay the way it is, or you can have the option to sit in here. This will be another room in addition to those other ones. Chances are the service in here will be a little different. We're thinking it might be plate service instead of buffet. So that'll be a little difference for our patrons. The restaurant I was speaking of is in there. That'll be the full-time restaurant facing those windows. And that restaurant will also be tied into a patio that goes straight out that west door. So you know how much you enjoyed sitting on the deck today? We're going to have a second one out that area. There'll be a wall around it with some masonry, and it'll be a really nice private spot to sit on a summer day. That area in there is the new kitchen, about half of it. That's where most of the food production will take place, and that's actually a very significant cost to any kind of structure like this. The kitchen and all the mechanical and venting and plumbing and gas that has to go into that, and the equipment is pricey. A little further to my left is more of the kitchen. It's the dish pit area and food storage. And then the old kitchen, which is just on the other side of that cement wall, that too will be primarily freezer storage and some prep area. And this spring, in January and February, when we don't have shows on, we have to tie these two buildings together through a series of doorways that are already in the wall. And that'll be some renovation work in January and February. This structure will likely be done around mid-December and be just waiting for us to do that tie-in work in January and February, which puts us on pace for March, April, somewhere there to rivet. Where you're at now is the gift shop. This will be the main entrance into the gift shop. There'll be a gift shop desk behind you there. And it's interesting, one of the key drivers to this whole expansion was washrooms, because the public needs washrooms when they come to Rosebud. And washrooms that are open when we're closed. So we're often closed like on a Sunday or Monday, Tuesday. There's a men's washroom just here, and then on the other side is a women's washroom. So I always say tongue-in-cheek, we built a $5 million washroom, but they're actually really important for travelers, for people coming through to have a place of rest, a little bit of tourist information, a bite to eat. It contributes to some healthy community life when you've got appropriate facilities, including washrooms. So gift shop, washrooms, tourist information in here. And if people come in here as their first landing spot, they can be directed either to the restaurant or through the doorway over here to the box office where they'll be showing in for their dinner theater. And it's all right on the main corner.